All right. So my name is Ayomi Posi. All right. So I'll be taking Scratch on this platform. Yes, I'll be taking you Scratch on this platform. So by the end of this video, if you like what we are doing, you can give us a like, you can share, and we appreciate your comment as well. Appreciate the comment. So we're taking Scratch. So if you have been using Scratch before, so this is the Scratch interface, and if not, now this is it. This is the Scratch interface. So today I want to teach us how to create a game. Yes, how to build a game, and the game will be catching the mouse. Yes, the cat and the mouse. You know, of course, in Nigerian homes, we know that the cat always run after the rat. So we can, create a game around that. Okay. So, but before we dive into that properly, let me quickly give a brief introduction to Scratch. So, a Scratch is a block, yes, a block programming language for kids. Yes, for kids. They don't have to write code. They just have to, carry blocks, arrange blocks in order, to give instruction. So we have the first bar here. We have the menu bar where we have the file, the edit, and other menus. So we have the code, we have the costume, we have the sound. Let me start with the code. Under the code, we have the block pillets, and the block pillet is sectioned into motion. We have looks, we have sound, we have events, we have control, we have sensing, we have operators, we have variables, and you can also create your own block. Yeah. So the motion, every block under motion contains the related, instruction, any instruction related to, block, to movements. Okay, then we also have looks, any instruction related to, looks. So let me not talk much on that. So that's the block pillet. Then we have this white area. This white area is the script area, okay, of the coding area, the script area, and where the cat is the stage, and the cat is a sprite. So every other character is called sprite. So a sprite is a character that performs the action in the script area. A sprite that performs the action in the script area. Okay. So, and this side is where you choose a sprite. This side is where you choose a backdrop. What a backdrop? A backdrop is the environment for the sprites. Environment for the sprite. Like we are going to be talking about the cat catching the rat. Okay, that means we need an environment where we always find rat. So that's the backdrop. The backdrop is an environment. So upper here we have the property for the sprite. We have the name of the sprite, we have the dimension, we have that's the x coordinates and the y coordinates. We have the direction, which direction is the sprite facing. Okay, we have the size, that's the 100%, and we have the show, and this is the sprite itself. Okay, so let's go straight into catching the rat. Okay, so that means I need a rat. So in Scratch, the rat is a mouse. So I'm just look for the mouse. Okay, so that is it. So this is the mouse. Okay, so which environment are we going to use? I mean the backdrop. Are we going to use? Thinking of using like a forest, kind of in a bush. Okay. So here's the mouse. So the cat want to run after the mouse to catch the mouse. So that means that the mouse needs to be running up and down. Yeah. So that means the mouse needs to be going to random positions. Okay, going to different positions, and the mouse and the cat will have to catch. It's a game. It's a game. So that means there's a need for user input. That is, a game is supposed to be interactive. So now the mouse is running randomly, and we're going to make the user to be able to control the mouse, the cat. Okay, the mouse is running randomly, and we are going to make the cat. We are going to make the user to control the cat to catch the mouse. So let's go. Let's start with the mouse. So we are just going to click on this place. Okay, we'll click on the mouse one. Okay, then we're going to start. So the first thing is, in Scratch you start a program with when the green flag is clicked. So this is a green flag. So when you click on the green flag, what happens? Something's going to be happening forever. Okay, we call something loop repeats a command. Loop repeats a command. Loop is a command that repeats a command. Okay, all right. So motion, so we're going to be going to random positions. Okay, so it's to be inside of forever. Okay, so let's see what happens. Oh my god, can you see that? It's moving randomly, but I think that's fast. I think that's too fast. So under control we have what we call wait. So the wait means going to wait, then continue, wait, continue. That means what is happening here is that the mouse is going to a random position, then it waits for 1 second, goes to a random position again, then it waits, and like that. You know, everything is inside the forever. So it's reading the code from the beginning, from go to wait, like that. So let's see what's going to happen now. Yeah, it's going to random position, but kind of slow. You know, that means you can easily catch the mouse. So we can just reduce the waiting time to say 0.5. So say 0.5. Let's see the difference. Okay, I think it's better. Yeah, I think it's better. So the car is going moving randomly. Okay, so now the sprite 1, which is the cat. So when a green flag is clicked, what will happen? Forever as well. Forever, we want us to be able to control the cat. Yes. So that means that it will forever go. It's forever go to mouse pointer. Can you see that? So we're going to be forever going to mouse pointer. So if I click on the green flag now, let's see. Yes. Can you see as I'm moving my mouse, it's forever going to mouse pointer. Okay. So how do I catch the mouse now? How do I catch the mouse? So which instruction will catch the mouse? So let's go to mouse. Let me just stop the game. Go to mouse. So we're going to be having a if statement. If, because there is a condition here. That is, if the mouse is touching the cat. You know, to catch something, you must touch it. Yes. So if the mouse, if the mouse is catching, is touching, if the mouse is touching the cat. So that means we're going to say if, we're going to sensing. That's a sense. So if touching, that's sprite 1. Okay, I'm going to put it in this hexagon. If touching sprite 1, then there's another condition we have to include. Still under control. If again, there's a double condition. You know, it's not just by touching, it's by holding. So in that case, we're going to say if mouse down. So if touching sprite, if mouse down. So we're going to say, okay, should we use a sound? Okay, we are going to use the tool. Okay, we're going to use this tool. So play, we're going to say play sound. Let's just use sound we have. Okay, let's use pop. For now, let's use pop. Okay, so it's also going to say on the looks, it's going to say you catch me. So let's try it. Let's click on the green flag again. You catch me. Can you see that? Okay. Trying to catch the mouse. Wow, it's running. Yeah, you catch me. Another one. Okay. Oh my god. Oh yes. Okay, so I think I'm catching the mouse. Then I want to make the cat to be on the mouse, because if you notice very well, the mouse is on the card. So that means I'm going to give an instruction, and the instruction will be, I think that should be on the looks. That should be on the looks. Alright, so go to the front. Yeah, go to the front. Yeah, forever go to front. So let's see now. Let's see. Alright, so you can observe now that the cat is in front. Is in front. You go to front layer. Alright, so now we have built the game. We are catching the mouse, but then a game should be kind of interesting, and one of the things that make it interesting is when you have a score, right? When you have a score, you score it. Okay, how many catch do we have? So we're gonna continue from here next time. We're gonna be having a score, or we call it the catch. Okay, so how many catch do you have? Okay, how many catch do you have? Yes. So I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, if you like what we are doing, if you're learning something, you can like, you can comment. If you have a question, you can comment. Then you can also forward to someone that might want to learn. Yeah, thank you.